Hello everybody, my name is Annika and I am excited to show you our K1 Fiancé visa binder. Bear with me, I'm filming on an iPhone, but I thought it would do the job. And a little bit of a backstory. My boyfriend and I started this journey of officially deciding we were going to get married. We've known for a while, but we weren't really in a rush to get engaged, but we just wanted to get this done because it's a long process. So you'll learn a little bit about our story throughout the whole thing. I'm going to attach my contact info in the bio, and down below I just want to include some more stuff because this was a long process, and if you're organized, it shouldn't take you too long. It took us about 2 months just because we were waiting on some more pictures from another trip, but you could probably do this if you moved quickly in a whole week, if you really worked hard. But depending on how much you have too, we have a lot of stuff. So I wanted to get into this. So you're gonna see we have two. This one is the one we're gonna put or take to our interview. This is the one I'm gonna submit. So let's just look at the one I'm gonna submit. So starting, this is how I did it. So everybody does it a little bit differently, but what you need to know. I can share this, but all of mine, you're going to have the address of USCIS. This is for mailing with the U.S. Postal Service. There's a different one for mailing with FedEx and UPS. You can find that online. Date, that's the date we're mailing it tomorrow. Subject, this is our cover letter in order exactly of what it is. Pretty much this is the list they're going to appear. Me, the petitioner for my fiance, blah, 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 blah. Side note, we are going to get officially engaged later, but we wanted to start this now, but we know we're going to get married. I'll get into that and show exactly how we did that. This is called the G1145. All you need to really know is this is just your email and phone number so they can text you and call you with how your case is going. $535 check is enclosed in here. This is very important. This is the USCIS form I-129F. It's 12 pages all about you and your fiance, and you must do it correctly. So take your time. You're probably going to print it like 5 times. Have somebody you know check it. You guys check it. Just really make sure you get it right. There's a lot of things to do. This is, it's called the circumstance of meeting letter. Pretty much we've met up 7 times, so I listed all them here. Even if you've just met up once, you want to note when you've met up and sign it and have it all correct. I found this on a website called visatutor.com. I'll attach that below. A guy made a really good site. But yes, I just made this all, and again, it's got the date, it's got the location, blah, 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 how we met. Our story, this is optional. I wanted just to give a 1-page snippet of how we met. We met on a language learning app. It is not a dating app, but you have to be very careful. If you do use a dating service, that's okay, but you need to attach the terms of service and how you met. They're going to ask that in that packet I mentioned, the I-129F. We did not meet on a dating app, but we wanted to include like it's a whole packet about their terms of service, just that it's free, it's not a dating app, etc. Okay, this is called evidence of meeting or proof of meeting. How I did it, we've traveled a lot. We've been long distance the whole time and we travel a lot. So first page, our first part, I did tons and tons and tons of Airbnb receipts because we pretty much always stayed in Airbnbs. Then move on to our flights. I attached all our flights. And as you'll see, I used page covers because some things I want them to be able to flip through easily, but you'll see with the I-129F packet, I have it just clipped so they can take it out. So you're gonna want things like very official documents to be easily take-outable, I guess you would say, but for things like this, they're just gonna flip through. All our flights, photos, think of like a scrapbook, kind of like what your grandma would do for a scrapbook. What it is, the exact date, and where you're at. So example, picture of Marilyn and I at Navy Pier, July 21st in Chicago. After that, picture my best friend was there. Birthday December 27th, 2018 in Jacksonville, Florida. Exactly what we're doing. My dad's in the picture too. He sent me flowers, just proof of that. Just a lot of different things of our travels. Exactly what we're doing. It's really cheesy, but you really want people to see that. We had a photographer do a 1-year anniversary pics for us, so I wanted to attach that. Show that it's a real photographer, show that link. We did stuff like this. Meeting with friends is very important for friends to see in it. Picture of him with my dad. Just all the stuff we've done is really important. And this is most recent. We went to Punta Cana to celebrate. And so just lots of pictures that like tell you're there. 2 last pictures. I got him a watch for our anniversary. And you can see the packet I sent it in. He got me a necklace. So I showed that. Social media, you really want to show this. You really want to show that not only are you legit, but that people, so you could see 53 people like this. This was 69 weeks ago when I took the snapshot. Just all these different screenshots of us and people supporting us. You can see we have, what, 41 mutual friends tagged with him. People are commenting. All our pictures together. It's just, you really want to show that, and the more people you have, the better, because you know you want to show that you're a real relationship, that he's tagged in photos, people are loving it, people are supporting it. He came to Michigan, that's where I live. You can see that. Text messages with my dad and him, just showing that like this is a real person, we're really talking, we really met each other. Checked into church, had him on that. This is optional, but I had family members do it. It's called letters of affidavit. It's pretty much like, hey, this is a friend, family member, we support you, we've met him, we love him or her, etc. Other evidence of meeting, I just have like tickets, Uber rides, parties, just proof. He sent me an ebook, stuff like that. That's optional again, but you're going to want any proof of relationship you have. My birth certificate or your social security card. I prefer to send a birth certificate. It's much less serious than social security, but it proves your citizenship. I attached his passport and his stamps all the time he's come to the U.S. My passport, and you'll see on my stamps and all the times I've come to the U.S. Again, this is take outable, so they can just take it out and scan it because they're going to want to scan it. His I-94, if you are not a U.S. citizen and you have visited the U.S. and have a current visa, not everybody does, but he does for business and tourism, so this shows all the times he's come to the U.S. and visited. My intent to marry, very, very, very important. Pretty much, hi, my name is Petitioner, blank. I am going to marry my alien fiance, blank. These are things, so we don't have a ring yet, but we are planning a wedding. So I wanted to prove what we're doing. So letter of intent to marry, our wedding plans, where we're doing our reception. I already have a down payment with a caterer and other things we're doing researching for our wedding. He did the same thing and just is like, hey, once I come to the U.S., I'm legally enabled to marry her. Passport photos, these must be 2 inches by 2 inches. I had mine done at Walgreens. You can have them done pretty much anywhere. He went to a photo place where he got his passport photos, but these must be current, like within the month you mail the packet. This is just me being me, wedding venue photos, catering agreements, wedding planning stuff, etc. So whatever you have already, if you have a receipt for your wedding ring, that's great, but awesome. So guys, please feel free to message me, contact me. I will leave links below, but I am glad to hopefully have added some value, and please feel free to reach out. This has been a long process, but it's going to be totally worth it. Thank you guys.